Welcome to the news at 4 on Leadership Television. My name is Winifred Ugbebo. A federal high court in Abuja has sacked the member representing Gumi/Bukuyum federal constituency in the House of Representatives, Abubakar Gumi, for defecting from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressives Congress, APC. In a judgment, Justice Opiora Igwatu barred the Speaker, House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, from further recognizing Gumi as a member representing Gumi-Bukuyum Federal Constituency. The judge also made an order directing the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to conduct a fresh election to fill the vacancy for the constituency within 30 days from the day of the judgment. According to the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, though the judgment was delivered on Thursday, the certified true copy was cited on Friday. The suit marked FHC/ABJ/CS/1803/2024 was filed by the PDP and its state chairman, Jamilu Jibo Magayaki, as first and second plaintiffs. Gumi, in his response through his lawyer, filed a notice of preliminary objection and a counter affidavit, arguing that his decampment was due to the crisis within the PDP. According to him, contrary to the plaintiff's deposition, the lingering unresolved internal and external crisis, both at the national level and in his constituency, is the reason for his defection from the party to the APC. The federal lawmaker stated that the crisis resulted in a state in which he could no longer properly represent his constituents or ensure that they all benefit from the shared distribution of the dividends of democracy within the bounds of law without undue interference from anyone or anything. Delivering the judgment, Justice Egwatu granted all the plaintiffs reliefs. The judge condemned the attitude of some politicians who see defection as a normal practice. In a related development, federal lawmakers from the Southeast region under the political platform of People's Democratic Party, PDP, have threatened to boycott the party's forthcoming national convention in Ibadan over alleged moves to rezone the position of national women leader from the Southeast to the South-South. The lawmakers, led by the member representing Idiatu North-South Federal Constituency of Imo State, Ikenga Imo Ugochinyere, accused Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde of masterminding the plan to alter the existing zoning arrangement, saying it's an attempt to humiliate and alienate the Southeast within the party. They warned that the PDP risks further internal disunity and mass defections if the purported plan is not reversed before the screening exercise scheduled to take place soon. Ogochinyere, who spoke on behalf of the lawmakers in Abuja, said the position was originally zoned to the Southeast, with Imo State expected to produce the next national woman leader. He explained that the current Southeast zonal woman leader, Ifeyinwa Arodiogbu, was unanimously backed by PDP stakeholders in the region to clinch the position before Governor Peter Mba of Enugu, now in the All Progressives Congress APC, allegedly influenced the zoning to his state. The Idiatu representative said Mba's defection to the ruling party has rendered the earlier arrangement invalid, giving Imo State a legitimate claim to the position. Ugochinyere disclosed that the lawmakers will issue a disclaimer against the convention in 2 weeks and would not participate if Imo State and the Southeast are humiliated. According to him, there's still time to remedy the situation before the screening, adding that no elected lawmaker from the region will remain in the PDP if the impending issue is allowed to stand. We don't want to see PDP suffer more setbacks. Still, we will stick to our position on the Ibadan Convention if in the next few weeks the position of national woman leader is not ceded expressly to Imo State and an Imo person is allowed to emerge. Now that Governor Mba has left for APC, that earlier arrangement of producing a woman leader is not going to stand because Governor Mba's woman leader nominee is also in APC with him. This brings back a chance for the injustice to be addressed and for Imo State to produce the national woman leader, he said. The lawmaker added that if the issue is not attended to, it will be a signal to provoke the entire Southeast and alienate them. In other news, the Federal Capital Territory FCT Police Command has dislodged a transnational kidnapping syndicate and rescued 23 foreign nationals from captivity. The suspected kidnappers who abducted the victims demanded 230 million naira in ransom after luring them into Nigeria under false promises of money-spending jobs. FCT police spokesperson SP Josephine Ade said police operatives arrested 14 suspects during the sting operation in Nasarawa State. According to her, the Command Scorpion Squad launched the operation around 8 p.m. on Tuesday, October 22, 2025 at Agwon Adamuruga Fulani Zone B, Riverside, Ado Maraba, Karo local government area of the state, where the hostages were held. The syndicate, she explained, demanded 4 million CFA, that is 10 million naira per person, amounting to 230 million naira in total ransom. The suspects arrested in connection with the crime included Bubakari Sise, 40, Karamogo Dembele, 25, Musa Kamsoko, 23, Amadou Taure, 25, Sareba Taure, 24, Zumana Diara, 23, Umar Kuliba, 26, Alasgara Sagara, 20, Bethe Saidu, 23, Abdullahi Napo, 32, Isa Goita, 26, Lorita Traore, 22, Mohamed Siabi, 23, and Haruna Dembele, 37. Police also revealed that some of the foreigners from West African countries were deceived into traveling to Nigeria by criminal syndicates posing as job recruiters. Once they arrived, the kidnappers held them captive and demanded ransom from their families via WhatsApp and other online platforms. The police said that investigations identified the ringleader as Abubakar Jigiba, a suspected notorious cross-border criminal with non-residencies in Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Mali, and Nigeria. His younger brother, Sugule Zubere, allegedly coordinated the fake recruitment, trafficking, and detention of victims smuggled from Mali into Nigeria through illegal border routes. According to the police, the victims were trafficked into the country through illegal border routes in a journey lasting about 3 days. They were subsequently confined in two fortified two-bedroom apartments under inhumane conditions. Acting on digital and reconstructive intelligence, the Scorpion Squad traced the hideout to the above address, where a total number of 23 victims, comprising 40 males, 8 females, and 1 child, all unhurt, except one who sustained a minor ear injury and has been taken to the National Hospital, Abuja, for medical attention. In other news, the Adamawa State Police Command has arrested one Anas Dauda 3, 2032, male of Jalingo B area, Lamode ward in Mubi South local government area of the state for unlawful possession of a firearm. The arrest followed a viral video circulating on social media showing the suspect displaying an AK-47 rifle loaded with 3 magazines, making very disturbing and threatening comments and claiming he would sell or lease the weapon for a certain amount of money. The video, which caused panic and fear amongst residents, was promptly brought to the attention of the police command. The command therefore deployed operatives led by the DPO of Mubi South Divisional Police Headquarters to trace, investigate, and apprehend the suspect. In a swift response to the directive, police operatives traced and arrested the suspect in a remote part of Mubi town. While investigation of the suspect was ongoing, efforts were being intensified to recover the firearm seen in the video and to identify its source. The Commissioner of Police has directed the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of the State Criminal Investigation Department, SCID in Yola, to take over the case for discreet investigation and diligent prosecution. Police Public Relations Officer, PPRO SP Suleiman Ngoroje, said the CP assured members of the public that the command remained committed to ensuring the security of all residents and warned individuals against acts capable of threatening the peace of the public and or undermining the laws of the land. And now entertainment. Tanzanian protesters have reportedly looted singer Juma Juice's fashion store. Daily Post reports that the unrest erupted on Thursday after a disputed general election marked by disqualification and detention of the key opposition figures in Tanzania. The protesters are demanding cancellation of the election results, alleging irregularities in the country's presidential election. Amid the development, a controversial post by an ex-user, Bolaji Fesomade, alleged that the single store, valued at $780 million, has been set ablaze by protesters. Reacting to the reports, Juma Juice's wife Priscilla Ojo on her Snapchat account dismissed the claims, noting that the store was looted and not burnt. She simply wrote, looted but not burnt. And now sports. Nigerian winger Ademola Lookman has told Galatasaray he wanted his salary doubled to facilitate a move from Atalanta, according to reports. Lookman currently earns a gross €4.6 million per year. Galatasaray has rekindled its interest in the 28-year-old after a failed attempt to sign him previously. Lookman's desire to leave Italy was believed to have intensified after a fallout with Atalanta's management over a collapsed transfer to Inter Milan this summer, which led to him being temporarily sidelined from the team. The transfer push is reportedly getting help from an influential source, Lookman's Super Eagles teammate, Victor Osimhen. UK and Italian media outlets claimed Osimhen was actively encouraging the move, with Foot Africa reporting he told Lookman, "Come to Galatasaray and be happy here." With Galatasaray preparing a formal offer, a deal now hinges on the Turkish club meeting Lookman's financial demands and agreeing on a fee with Atalanta. And that concludes the news at 4 on Leadership Television. For more, log in to www.leadership.ng. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.